And now for something completely different. Hello YouTubers, this is a noobifier. Sometimes it's important to make a video for no reason other than it's totally the right thing to do. We have the very best, most effective community made up from all walks of life and specialties. We have streamers, YouTubers, bloggers, vloggers, artists, and everything between. What we're doing today is hopefully highlighting one endeavor to get it the traction that it deserves. Star Citizen Squadrons is a fan-created strategy card game with the blessing of Aaron Roberts, who allowed Squadron to evolve with a non-commercial permit in 2018. The development of the card game had already begun 2 years earlier, around Alpha 2.0. It took 2 years and many revisions before it was ready to be more public, and it was demoed at Con 42 near Frankfurt in September 2018. The interest and feedback from the attendees was incredibly positive, and within just 7 days, the accompanying Squadrons community spotlight post reached the top 10 of all posts ever. Staff pick and MVP were next, pushing it to second, and this was when early supporter card number 1 Boomer Squad was given out to the community at Con 42. These commemorative early supporter cards are limited collectibles with a function, and this is your opportunity if you've missed out in the past to complete your set, but a little bit more on that later. Due to success, a second card, early supporter card number 2, which is a glaive, was issued. Card 3, which is a carrack, was issued within the community contest in September 2020. CIG provided feedback due to strong support from the community. This resulted in a redesign of the new rulebook. Early supporter card 4, Hammer Time, is brand new. These cards are thank you for being part of the process. I think it's a great time to also mention that this video is also a contest ending in 1 week after the launch. 2 winners will receive a full set of the 4 cards. I'm going to contact the winner and send them to you in the mail, plus some noobifier stuff. Physical merch is very rare on this channel, so I really need you to share the word about Squadrons by linking and talking about this video. Comment in the comments, and on the 26th of September, 2 winners will be selected at random from the entries. It costs nothing to enter, and in this case, you don't even need to be a subscriber to the channel, but of course I would appreciate that support. Cartamundi is the biggest European playing card manufacturer, and it's been responsible for the final prototype. They're the real deal, as they produce Pokemon and Magic the Gathering. The thicker, high-quality cards laid the foundation for the final prototype in its final form. And of course, before I go into any more detail, I actually think it's important to talk about the game, because all of this history is great, but without the context of the game itself, which is the point, it lacks the point, right? Sure, you can imagine I'm not going to be teaching or explaining all of the intricacies of the game, especially as you could simply test them out by yourself on the Squadrons website. The aim of the game is to outpace the opponent to gain and hold control over the majority of the 5 contested locations. Turn by turn, each is divided into phases: supply, main, and combat. Cards are assigned to a phase and will only be used during their phase. Supply allows the player to draw cards. Main is when the player can place up to 3 cards face down on locations. Placing cards on the opponent cards initiates combat during that phase. Each ship has toughness, initiative, displacement, which all help to determine the outcome. Each ship can only attack once per combat. There are many abilities which have an impact on combat, and the game does not only come down to strategy, but also the luck of the D20 roll. The Squadrons box prototype starter set contains a UEE deck, a Van Duel deck, a D20 die, and custom supersized location cards for the Stanton system. The new rulebook took 8 months to develop and had 20 dedicated testers. Players will be able to play Squadrons in large duels or larger multiplayer matches, representing space battles and dogfights. The literature associated with the plan is precise and detailed, but for this video, I hope you understand I can only give you an overview. I've tried to summarize over 10 pages of notes to get you just the information that you need, in the hopes that you will pursue your own fact-finding on the website. There are a couple types of people who I believe that this will really appeal to. Obviously, anyone who plays turn-based card games and is also a Star Citizen backer, and of course the collector. The game has some unique mechanics that are easy to learn and offer a challenge to master. Squadrons was designed to be expandable from the ground up, allowing for new squadrons, cards, locations, and other complete additions to be created. It was super important for me to support it for you, my viewers and fans. Like our game development, progress is being made, but there are still milestones. I'll end by saying that right now, there's an elaborate prototype and rulebook currently being evaluated by CIG, but the project is still waiting for the green light from them before the prototype can be made, and as everything is ready to go, it won't take long before the project is in players' hands once it's greenlit. Perhaps the timing of my video was pretty deliberate, as the Squadrons website is being launched today. Please follow me on Twitter or join the noobifier community Discord, where I will be publishing updates to the minute. Each upvote on Citizen Spotlight, each comment in the comment section, all of these show CIG that the community is ready for their Star Citizen card game. Go check out the official website so you can see how to get early supporter card number 4 for free. Thank you very much for watching to the end, and a reminder to share and comment, as 2 lucky citizens will get a super rare opportunity to have all 4 early supporter cards. Fly safe, and I'll see you in the verse.